You know, like this is what it all boils down to. Like, as human beings, if we want to survive and stop being a slaver planet, we got to come together. Thor News is for winners, and that's why you're here. So stick around. Hit the button, baby. Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents... As the King of America, I'm pretty sure I'm in charge of planetary defense. Shh, that's our secret. Don't tell anybody, though. And I'll admit to you, I'm doing a real shitty job. And for that, I apologize. And I will do my best to do much better. All right, welcome to this wonderful and very special Asteroid Fight Club meeting. Now sit down, shut up, and listen, because this shit is important. We're talking about planetary defense to avert global economic crisis. Now, at Thor News, I have two goals. Number one, totally avoid World War III. Because in World War III, nobody wins except for the Martians, the bugs, and the reptiles. And under my plan, 100-year Earth truce and a global Jubilee, everyone can win. Every species, every person, every country. All right, part two, avoid total global economic meltdown, which would lead to a period of lawlessness unlike this world has ever seen on a major level. If the dollar died, and it will, it's a mathematical certainty. But if the dollar died, fiat currencies usually collapse in a 7-day span. In those 7 days, your town, your state, your country, and your world would no longer have any type of currency to exchange its services and goods. And in a world of 7 billion people, this would be a major problem, where violence would become the currency of the day. Suicide levels would be through the roof. Murder and rape would be the most common activities of the day. Earth would descend into hell. Now that is what we are trying to avoid here. And I ain't fucking around, man. That shit is real. Fiat currency collapse is a mathematical certainty the moment a fiat currency is created. What is fiat currency? It's any currency that is backed by nothing, or full faith and confidence in the government. You know what I'm saying? I may laugh and make jokes, not because this shit is funny, but because this shit is scary. And that all of our global leaders these days seem to be led by off-world entities that hate human beings. Well, as Thor, Star-Lord, New Thor 7, I gotta say, I don't hate any humans, I don't hate any aliens, and I don't hate any off-worlders. I don't hate anybody. And if all y'all could just learn to get along, everything would be so much awesomer. All right, whatever. Let me try and read this article. See what type of PR bullshit they're selling us. See what type of a sugar-coated bow tie they're putting in it. The key challenges facing the world are jobs and economic growth, climate change and energy. Oh, and global security. There is mounting urgency to address these challenges. Stagnating global economic growth is slowing job creation, while wars have swollen refugee numbers to levels not seen since World War II. And I gotta admit, the type of apathy and anger the word refugee seems to bring about in my fellow Americans makes me sick and it makes me sad. These are people who have lost everything and are on the run from war. They've been coming into America from Mexico. They've been coming into Europe from the Middle East. And my fellow Americans, my fellow Christians, don't seem to have a lot of empathy in this area and understand that these are people, and people are more important than iPhones or those fake-ass dollars that they print up. Money's fake, yo, but war is real, and war makes money. See how that works? It's total bullshit. The International Monetary Fund, oh great. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this article. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development and the World Bank all point to the urgent need for action to stabilize economies in turmoil. And seeing as the United States of America has the largest debt in the whole wide world, I would guess we are one of those economies. Threats posed by climate change can exacerbate rising international tensions in the near term and pose extreme challenges in the longer term. What about war? What about our never-ending fight against a phantom state? Because ISIS is a group of criminals. They're not an army. They belong to no nation. Prospects for job growth in developing countries are grim. Oh, you mean printing $50 trillion and handing that straight to the banks didn't solve the jobs problem? I would guess half of that money went into technology development to make faster, better, smaller robots that can take the jobs of human beings to create more profit. But I digress. Prospects for job growth in developing countries are grim, due in part to steep reductions in demand for commodities by China and other manufacturing countries. Really? Okay, that's great. Stiglitz points to technological advances in agriculture as a cause of the Depression, with implications for action now. Advances in robotics and artificial intelligence, which could eliminate 85% of job opportunities for developing countries. Holy shit. See? That's what I was talking about. Point to prospects no less challenging than the Depression. Yeah. When technology takes its next giant step forward, we will see over 1 billion people laid off. So, I think capitalism made more sense before the robot became intelligent and then could use capitalism against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're literally in a capitalistic system and that your opponent is artificial intelligence, I guarantee you the artificial intelligence is going to end up with more money, more stuff, more weapons, and more army mates. You know, like, this is what it all boils down to. Like, as human beings, if we want to survive and stop being a slaver planet, we got to come together. We got to unite. We have to give up our bullshit, bitchy, ego, need for war and hatred. Hating our brother, our fellow man, our neighbor, the people we don't even know, over race, religion, sexuality, science belief, you name it. We are damn near totally divided, but we are not conquered yet. But I am telling you, in the name of planetary defense, at this very moment, humanity is humanity's biggest threat. They are using every tactic they can to divide the people and give corporations emperor-like power. And we are getting our asses kicked. We are getting our head handed to us. Our hearts are getting stomped on daily. But we are not down. We have not lost. And there is no reason to believe that we are out of the game. Because it is always darkest before the dawn. And I guarantee you, in the moments where those who have constructed and planned against the people of the world, in the moments where that group is 100% sure they have won, we will have our chance to create a system where everyone wins. Man, I have been bored since 1999. Ain't that a thing? Stiglitz also points to dysfunction in the financial system. Oh, you think? Man, like, ain't nobody policed that mofo. Back in the day, I said the global markets were the beast spoken of in the Bible, where with the swipe of a tail, it could destroy whole nations, wipe out armies. Hey, I was correct, but hey, whatever. Shouldn't talk bad about that. Probably takes care of your 401k. And you want that to do well now, don't you? As a contributor to economic malaise. But fixing the financial system will not address the underlying challenge. The OECD speaks of the urgent need for job-creating stimuli. Okay, so I've gone to the first paragraph addressing the problems. And I still don't. Doesn't seem like you hit the button on that one, man. Y'all's group doesn't seem to grasp at this moment exactly why we're having such problems solving any problems. Well, that's what I'm here for. Hope that can help. Planetary Defense addresses asteroid impacts and other cosmic events that could threaten human survival on Earth. Planetary Defense addresses asteroid impacts and other Planetary Defense addresses asteroid impacts and other cosmic events that could threaten human survival on Earth. An asteroid impact wiped out the dinosaurs and a significant fraction of other life on Earth. Even relatively minor events such as the Tunguska event could destroy a major city. Imagine the potential devastation if New York, London, or Beijing had been destroyed rather than the forests in remote Siberia. The 2012 Chelyabinsk event was there to wake y'all's asses up. Are you not listening? Anyway, to be continued. But I'm gonna need a lot more help from all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We will win. We have a plan where everybody can win. God bless everyone. Peace out.